I really enjoy sometimes getting into nature. And this is a really, really nice place to do that, because the spaces are really nice. It's outside, it's in the middle of nowhere, almost. It's north from Tulum, inside of the jungle. I've pondered, like, how am I supposed to present this information? And the main thing that came is just start talking. Like, I saw a few people that do that, and I really like that. I don't like this whole salesy kind of all these shorts. I mean, I'm doing it. So some of these things that you will see on my channel, they are that, me exploring, finding my voice, practicing speaking again, because I've been indoors for over 5 years now. I've shut myself off completely, almost, for 5 years, and just have been in this deep study of myself, really. It's been very, very challenging and very rewarding, and I do not feel the same after this. And so I am very grateful for this transformation that I will share more about. I haven't shared too much about my story and what I've been through, but that's what I feel these videos are going to be about, at least on YouTube. And then I'm going to just start talking. I feel like we're all feeling it, like we're all fucking isolated in our own island. Some of us, at least, are taking advantage of this, what COVID was actually about. It was like a full, just get in hermit mode and just get into things and just heal and clear and just go in there, right? And many of us took advantage of that. Some were guided, that was me, and it was very life just guided me. So very grateful for that. I also felt the call, so I made the choice to take the step, because I wasn't satisfied with the life that I was living. It wasn't. I've made so many wrong turns that I ended up in places that I have learned a lot from since then, but that I wouldn't go down the same path again if I had another choice from now. I don't regret doing it because it allowed me to get to where I'm at now, but I definitely will make a different choice now. So, and I feel that my approach to this coming out again has been that, because my background is marketing, and so I've helped other people most of my life before the lockdown, and during that lockdown period I was basically I'm doing this. It's like I've been in a washing machine washing out all my shadows, all my deepest, darkest. I feel like my soul has been wrenched and just cleaned with experiences that has not been very pleasant, but they've been the most rewarding, because what I've been through the last 5 years have been something that I haven't even been able to shift that much in my entire life up until then. So those 5 years has been very, very special, and I'm very grateful to life for orchestrating that for me. I will go into details about this, but I want to ease into it, because some of the things I'm still digesting, some of the things that actually happened during those 5 years, and they are still, there are still echoes that I'm filing, let's say. I feel like I have a big filing system where my entire life has been just collecting data, and now I feel like I have reached the limit of my collecting data phase. I've been studying so many people, energies, spiritual books, channelers, so many different things, and I've learned a lot intellectually, but now is the time to actually live it. And that was what those 5 years was for me. It was actually getting to the place where I would be ready for that. And that's why I am now starting to speak again. And this time I want it to be completely different, because obviously I know all of these marketing things, and I have not been good at marketing myself. So I've learned more about myself now in the process of coming out like this. I'm learning more and more about who I am, like what my energy actually is, because I don't feel like I fully lived before, because I mostly were in thoughts and ideas and concepts, right? Because I was learning, I was in the collecting stage. But that is totally different than being in the actual experience, where you actually embody and fully feel all your feelings. And it's a whole it's a big process, and that's one thing. But knowing what your feelings mean, because I was taught that they meant something, but they didn't. So it's very important that we learn what the signals mean. And have you figured that out for yourself? Have you figured out how, like, if I have that feeling, that means this? I know that everyone has this type of log system. So I definitely didn't. And of course, before this time, I thought everything was normal. Feeling that way meant this. It was just all, that makes sense, because I thought that it was like that. There was a definition. But now I know better. Like when I feel something, I know that it's just a gauge of, it's a signal. It's a signal of the body. The body is telling a signal. Telling a signal. The body is basically communicating to you. That's how the body is communicating to you, to me, right? Through these emotions and feelings. So knowing what that language is, because it's a language with another being, and then you are another being inside of this being. It's quite a ride, actually, if you think about it. It's an interesting concept when you actually get into what's actually going on, and you start to feel the truth of your energy, and that you can affect things with your energy, not just your thoughts and your actions, but actually with your energy. when you're fully embodied, when you're grounded properly. So I this ended up being much more than just to talk. And that's the thing, sometimes inspiration comes, and that has happened so many times after these 5 years. I feel that it's much faster. Like I feel that my intuition is really high, and I see much more. I literally feel like I've been switched on. I truly believe that we are just energy circuits, right? That these are energy, there are energies flowing through us, and we can have more energy or less energy flowing through. And there are different levels of that game. And I feel that I've traversed a really big energy upgrade, and a big one. Like I've been through like smaller ones, but this has been like, oh, everything is different here. Like my whole system is just, everything is different. And I can sense when I talk to other people that they don't get it. They don't feel this, and they're still operating through the mind. It's such an interesting thing. And when I was there, I thought I was here because I thought that I was here. And I think that's the trick many people have themselves in now. It's just like a mind trick. You haven't really ascended unless you're feeling. So, yeah. And I've been there. I've been really stupid. Like I've been really naive and stupid, thinking that I was somewhere that I was not, believing that that was true because it was from the mental space. So yeah, what's that called? I saw a video about something called robotic affirmations or something like that. That is one way of doing it. You can definitely have an affirmation and then have it happen. But, and that will happen more and more. The more you clear the body, the more you go in this washing machine, let's say. And this is why I went through it this way, because apparently I have done this before, and I was meant to teach that process and help people go through that washing machine process, let's call it, because I've done it, and I can see now. I can see the games that are being played, that people fall into. So I think that's what I want to share right now. I feel that I can just keep going because there is so much that wants to be shared. But I don't want it to be too long, these videos, either. But I do like the idea of this just being I press record and then I just talk, because I feel that eventually I'm just gonna do that, and then eventually people are gonna catch on and see them. And this is one of those things that I feel that, knowing marketing and all of that stuff, there is a level of trust that comes into play when I decide to do it this way. which is different. I'm still playing around a little bit with the shorts, so I'm not fully here yet. I'm dipping my toe into another pool as well, so I just want to make sure that I'm not 100% here only yet, because I do feel that it's fun to play, you know. I don't want to be arrogant and think that I know everything because of this thing, and you know, like it is an exploration. Like, how do we connect to each other when we're not in the same room, like through a camera? And it's different, right? So, and now with all this, I can just imagine, because I've been caught in the habit of scrolling, and sometimes I don't even want to scroll anymore, but the habit is just there, right? And then suddenly I see someone that actually are doing some kind of quantum Reiki, and I'm like, oh, I just stop there because it feels good. So I'm hoping that some of the videos can actually catch someone like that. So I'm playing around with different things. Don't judge me, okay? No, but I just want to be real, and I want to make sure that, yes, I'm saying this to you because this is where I know that I'm going, and I'm going this way where I can actually talk as a normal human and not edit. I don't want to edit, and I feel like all of this AI and the way people are trained to make it in the industry, and the way that you capture people's attention and all of that stuff, maybe I'm meant to use that, and I am looking into that too, but I feel there's one thing that needs to come first, and that is authenticity. Just me being real like this. Like I feel like that's the people that are watching people like me are the people I want to connect with. So there's that too. But I'm also exploring. So I just want to be straightforward and say what I'm doing, and then at least you know why you're seeing these kind of cut version here and then me saying something different here. At least you know both sides of that, so that it's not just the marketing thing. Like I really want to create something different with this, and I feel like it's my duty, especially after being through this washing machine, to spread what I'm feeling and what I comprehended. Like people, I owe it to people to share. That's where I'm at now. I owe it to people to share. I've never been feeling this way before. I have had a YouTube channel before, but it was from a different place. It was from a I want to be liked type of place. That was really the core thing there. And so I deleted all of that. I do have some of the videos, and I might bring them on board just for reference or something like that. Because I'm not sure if I want to keep these completely straight, because I also like video editing. I do like to create stories. And I'm just gonna play with it, to be honest. Sometimes maybe I'll just have one just like this, and just have the whole thing just one take. And I think that's what I want to have more of. Exploration, having fun, and just really connecting with people in a different way and creating something different. To basically create the new world that we are all wanting to create. And I believe it starts here with simple things like this. Like getting in touch with our own sense of intuition and our own creativity is the most important for creating a new world. That's key. Because unless we have that, we are not creating a new world. Something else is. Someone else is, because we're just following. Whoever is following are just basically following someone else. Someone else is dictating what they should do. And I don't believe in that. I believe in creativity, freedom of speech, you can call it that, but it's more than that for me. It's the actual, not just being able to say everything that you want to say, because you can say a lot of stupid things too. That's not really benefiting you. But I'm interested in like really clearing and putting the soul and the body through this washing machine and really injecting really good concepts and perceptions that will help you to fully be here. And then we can play. Because unless we do that, all of us, we're not fully here, actually creating. But when we do, we are. And I know many have gone through this washing machine cycle. I know there are many people, leaders, that have gone through these guided washing machine experiences like I have, to spread and come and assist others. So if you're one of them that resonates with me and my energy, please follow, and let's connect, and let's see where this takes us. Okay, until next time, have a good one. My name is Kenneth Berenson, and take care. Ciao. Listen to this.